What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is Micah Parsons demanding a trade from the Dallas Cowboys and how that sparked a racial conversation. Yeah, the dynamic of Micah Parsons, young black player, and Jerry Jones, old white businessman and owner, has now given this conversation and negotiation a different slant. So we're going to talk about it as ESPN First Take, and Stephen A. Smith went there on this subject. Woo! We're going to take a deep dive, and what we find is going to be mind-blowing. But before we do all of that, make sure you support this channel, like and subscribe to it. Make sure you support the community by going to projecttransition.org and leaving your email, or you can leave a donation. Become a gym member, giver every month, like Scott Stiles, who received this book at his doorstep for being a gym member. Love and support for you guys. Now, from this moment forward, please look at everything in this video through the lens of three things that I'm going to show you. Now, these three things, I hate when they occur. I hate when I feel triggered, and these things are the reasons. Now, it's bad when they do it to you, but it's worse when you do it to yourself. So what are those things? One is racial paternalism, okay? Now, racial paternalism is when someone, often white or in a position of power, treats black people as if they're incapable of agency, maturity, or independence, like they need to be protected, guided, or saved. Okay, I hate that, right? It don't matter who it is, but we all know that this comes from that dynamic. It looks like patting on the head. I always talk about that, right? Speaking slowly, assuming incompetence, or infantilizing someone while claiming it's out of care or concern. Oh, I'm looking out for you. I'm a grown-ass man. I don't need you looking out for me like that. All right, so here's some examples. Like, let's not be too hard on him. He's been through a lot. Even when the person is a grown adult, fully responsible for their actions. That's number one. What's number two? Infantilization, all right? Treating an adult like a child, assuming they can't make sound decisions or handle real responsibilities. We walking through this one today. Common in racial dynamics when people imply black folks can't handle criticism, consequences, or power. And the last one, remember this one got famous by President Bush, soft bigotry of low expectations. It refers to expecting less from people, often minorities, because you assume they're incapable. It's nice racism in disguise. Looks like empathy, but built on stereotypes. Why did I do that? Y'all know that's a little out of sequence for me, because I want y'all to really look at what y'all are about to see and listen to what y'all about to hear. And y'all gonna be like, wow, what the hell is going on? So it always shows up in tone and treatment and being real, the way the media and public figures frame black people by their decisions and sometimes by their mistakes, okay? I see it all the time, and this is gonna be a perfect example to show you guys. Now, let me tell you guys this. Remember when Kanye West went out there and said this quote, when you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. I'm not talking about that quote. I'm talking about what people took from that quote. And one of the things they didn't take and make loud enough was the fact that in slavery then and slavery now, what Kanye West was trying to imply was there's no longer any chains and whips, but reckless words from lips. And the reason I'm talking about that is we're going to see it right now through this video. As I would say it, massa is now media. Check this out.
Micah Parsons' trade request Friday has not swayed Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones, who said he will not consider trading the star pass rusher. CeeDee Lamb went to X to give his take on Parsons' contract negotiations, and recent trade requests never fails. Just pay that man what you owe him. No need for the extracurricular. Here's Jerry's response on Micah.
I think the world of Micah, and that's just part of negotiation. What y'all don't know is what I offered him, and it's a hell of a lot more than you think I did.
Okay, already CeeDee Lamb, who is a employee, a paid player under contract, got his money, is speaking about the owner and saying, look, just pay Micah Parsons what he deserves. Well, what he deserves is the conversation, because he is getting paid right now $24 million. And Jerry Jones said, look, I offered him something y'all don't even know, but it's up there. and he doesn't want to do that. But obviously there's more to this story. Let's go.
That's what you don't know. But my point is, I reached. Make no mistake about it, I reached. As always, in any relationships, there are different moods at different times of your relationship. That's what it is. Don't lose any sleep over it.
So just to be
That's
clear,
the one thing I would say to our fans. Don't lose any sleep over it.
Stephen A., what price is Dallas going to have to pay for their treatment of Micah?
Hopefully they'll pay a very hefty price because I don't like what's transpiring here. And I'm not going to troll Dallas Cowboys Nation like I usually do because I'm just playing around. The Swagoo knows that. You all know that when I'm talking about it. But on subjects like this, I get very, very serious about it because I'm going to confess. I got a lot of love for Jerry Jones. I've come to know him over the years. I have an affection for this man. I know there is an inordinate amount of players, black and beyond, that used to play on the Dallas Cowboys, that still play on the Dallas Cowboys, that he has looked out for, and he has been a tremendous individual for them. But there are certain things that he does during negotiations that take so much of that away because of how he goes about doing things. You're playing with this man's future. You're playing with this man's livelihood in terms of Micah Parsons. Yes, he's under contract, but the reality is that you know what this man deserves. You had an idea about it, and you're playing these games. And why am I so disgusted with Jerry Jones about this? Because of the things that I've heard. Molly, Mike T, Swagoo, you've heard this. Do y'all know he hasn't spoken to Micah Parsons' agent?
All right, let's start there. Okay. You guys ever heard the phrase, the art of negotiation? Yes, of course, right? We've all heard about books, read books about there's an art to negotiations, right? There's an art to the network that gets you into the circle, that gets you at the table, that gets you to a place where you can actually put pen to contract. It's all an art of negotiation. Jerry Jones knows that better than Micah Parsons. We all can see that and concede that. But the thing about it is, let's not act like Micah Parsons doesn't know about the art of negotiation to some degree as well. Want to know how I know he does? Because he has an agent, right? So when you have an agent, you also know that he may know or should know more about the negotiation process than you. Or you just want him to do the work and then you just sit back there and reap the benefits. Whatever the relationship is. Some guys take it upon themselves, like Lamar Jackson and his mom, to do it themselves. There's all different ways to skin this cat. But the point is there's an art to it. Now, let's not act like Jerry Jones in this relationship is not negotiating still actively right now. What Micah Parsons deserves is what Micah Parsons has earned and what Micah Parsons goes out there and gets, right? But right now, what he got is a rookie contract, which he has one more year on. And if Jerry Jones desires, could franchise him not one time, but 2 times, which means theoretically, Micah Parsons has 3 years left on his deal. So when you say what he deserves is to get paid for what he has earned. Now, if you want to take it to the other level, and I know where you're going with this, Stephen A. Smith and everyone else who says that. No, he worth more than $24 million. Well, you eat what you kill. And you better kill these negotiations. And part of killing them is not just what you get, but when you get it. Jerry Jones is sitting there like, why would I want to pay Micah Parsons north of $41 million today when I know I'm going to have to pay it sooner or later, so why not later? I got him for 24 right now. If he gets franchised, that's 35. And he franchised again, that's 35. 37, I think it's going to be like 37, 38. It's still not 41. You have not right now told me I need to do this, and it's going to be more beneficial to me and the Dallas Cowboys. So when we keep throwing this out there, what you deserve, it's not like that. Just like sports. You don't deserve nothing. You only eat what you kill. So I wanted to get that going. Now, Micah Parsons has been through negotiations before. Micah Parsons not only has signed a rookie deal before, Micah Parsons has negotiated podcast deals, endorsement deals, a shoe deal with Adidas. He got lucrative contracts with like Pizza Hut, Old Spice, C4 Energy. Let's not act like Micah Parsons doesn't know what he's up to. Now, what is he up to is the conversation. Well, this is going to enlighten you a little bit more about what's going on behind the scenes.
Because now, yes, I'm going to say it. It is taking on racial connotations. And in racial connotations, here's what I mean by that. You cannot sit up there and say that you had a negotiation with a player and you're not talking to his representation. That is, I mean, that reeks of you trying to take advantage of somebody. And listen, years ago, and I was covering the NBA, Commissioner David Stern, you had players that were so offended by sitting across the table from him and some of the things that he would say. And I would look at them and I go like this. If somebody rolled up to Michael Jordan, LeBron James, D. Wade, or one of us, and just said, we want to play you one-on-one, wouldn't you be insulted? Well, that's how that man felt with you sitting across from the negotiating table with him, because that's his lane. You understand? This is not what you do, not compared to him. And what I'm saying is Jerry Jones is a multi-billionaire. Okay, the Dallas Cowboys franchise is worth over $10 billion. This man is negotiating deals for breakfast. This is what he does. How in God's name could you sit
there? Can I just say one really quick thing, too?
It's all right.
And if you're going to take Micah at face value, I don't blame him. You're slandering his name publicly.
Yes.
And his reputation.
Molly, I was just going to make that point. Like, you go back 2 weeks ago, Dak Prescott sounded like the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. Hey, we're trying to win a championship. This is where we're focused. Why would the owner of the team come out and talk about any negotiation except to say, we're proud that we drafted Micah Parsons. He's a great player, and we're going to work our tails off to get to a landing spot. Like, why are you inflaming the situation?
But the better question is,
because it has passed them by.
Yes, yeah, okay, that's true too. But
because it has passed them by. Go ahead, Stephen A. I'm sorry.
All I'm saying is that, yes, but does not speak to his agent.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. And because you're basically saying, I should have the right to take advantage of this 25, 26-year-old player. That's not his specialty. You're ignoring his representation. That to me is the most egregious thing that's going on.
It's complete and utter disrespect on many levels. Swaggo, I want to.
Okay. Now, let me take exception to all of that and use their show against them. When we've heard openly, basically at least two, if not more, of the guys, Stephen A. Smith, Ryan Clark, we've heard them talk about their contracts and their negotiations publicly, right? Different levels. Ryan Clark more emotional than Stephen A. Smith. But the point is, you guys are airing this out as well. One, what does color have to do with it? And how I started this video off, why I want you to hear it through that lens and how they keep inserting color. And when they do insert color, it's always powerless. Micah Parsons, oh, he's taking advantage of him. Oh, Micah Parsons had a meeting with Jerry Jones. They were supposed to talk about leadership and it turned into a contract negotiation. Poor Micah Parsons, he's not ready for that. He's not capable of that moment. I'm putting myself in Micah Parsons' shoes. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. What? First of all, I don't let any conversations turn towards negotiations without my agent because I am capable. I am not on a short bus, okay? Do not insult my intelligence. I can have a conversation about leadership and leadership only with Jerry Jones. When he wants to talk about contracts, I have a choice. And it's a fully capable, responsible, accountable choice that if I go there, I know where I'm going. And just like if I go there without my representation, David Mulugeta in that meeting room, when Jerry starts getting a little like, yeah, so what you thinking about in the deal? You're like, I think that David Mulugeta knows exactly what I'm thinking, right? It's not that hard, especially if he's trying to chum you up and buddy you up. That's when you really be like, yeah, buddy, call my other buddy. But you didn't do that. If you're going to be Micah Parsons, who comes off as like, look, on his podcast, and he has an opinion about everything. So it looks like he wants to know it all, be it all, do it all. Well, that comes with a consequence. It has nothing to do with race. It has nothing to do with anything but the fact that Micah Parsons chose to have that conversation with Jerry Jones. Now, that conversation is not binding, and Jerry Jones knows that. He just playing the art of negotiation. He just playing hardball. He's like, I know what I want from you. I know what I want to offer you. I know what you want now because you told me, basically. We did it over a napkin in my office. Okay. Why I got to talk to your agent? Do you know when you can get this deal? I can make you wait 3 years or longer. 3 years, right? Like literally 3 years. Why do I have to talk to your agent? I know it sounds like asshole. I know it sounds like, Marcellus, you just going with the company. No, I'm talking from a responsible, accountable level. The responsible level is your actions. The accountable level is the outcome. The outcome is in 3 years, Micah Parsons, you could still be a Dallas Cowboy. The outcome is this. You're going to get your cabbage no matter what. You're Micah Parsons, 12 sacks minimum every year, even when hurt. You're going to get paid. This whole I got to get paid when I want to get paid. Well, then pay yourself. Oh, you can't? Well, then shut it or play the game better. I understand that. This is what David Mulugeta told Micah Parsons. I guarantee you this. Hey, dog, why you do that? Why you going there talking all loose? I ain't need you to do anything. I got this. But Micah's been leaking all the way, a year or two ago. I'll stay with the Dallas Cowboys. I love the Dallas Cowboys. I'll take less to be here. Oh, we called him and he wouldn't call us back. Okay, so then we said, we're not going to call him anymore. Well, then why you go into his office and talk about it then? See what I'm saying? Like, ooh. And then it's okay they insult us enough and say, well, you're a player, and what do you know about negotiation? Lamar Jackson. We don't want to talk to him. You remember when Lamar Jackson was going through it? Oh, people were killing him. Why y'all killing this dude? Maybe he knows. So many guys I know now, they do their own deals, and then they just hire a lawyer per hour, a lawyer for hire, right? Read over this, make sure this is all good. It looks good. You negotiated a good deal, right? So many guys have done this, but they always kill you because you're a player. That's insulting enough because I was a player. But more insulting is, because you black. What did race have to do with this conversation? And even in talking about it, well, it's been a couple of times where, Jerry Jones has looked out for black players. So why are you bringing up that Micah Parsons is black? Jerry Jones Deion Sanders got that dough. Remember Deion Sanders was getting stuck in his contract and he couldn't get all he deserved? Jerry Jones found a way, gave that boy that big old cash bonus. Come on, man. It's insulting. It's sad. But like I started this video off, it's bad when they do it to you, but it's worse when you do it to yourself, when you really believe in that, right? Telling you massa is now media. And cats are out there projecting this, and people won't even catch these insults. A lot of times they just go over your head and under your feet. You're like, what? Nah, listen to what they saying. Poor old Micah went in the room with Jerry. And, boss man got him. Got him. What? He talked about one thing. He shifted the conversation. I went with him. None of this is binding, but it is an art. It is a negotiation. So, David Mulugeta, get your client. You haven't heard much or anything from David because that's not how he does business, right? He handles business. He doesn't need his players to try and step in it to be the businessman. So, as my grandmother say, and if any kids are watching right now, cover their ears right now. My grandma always say, and this is for you, Micah, play pussy, get fucked. Simple as that. And that's how you do it. You want to go in there with Jerry Jones and act like you got this? When I signed my deal, bad deal by Jerry, but I got him. When I signed my deal with the Cowboys, I didn't do any of that. No, I wasn't doing that. That was Lee Steinberg. I walked in there to just write my name down, shake his hand, look him eye to eye, and get that $5,000 pen he gives you when you sign a big deal. That's it. So play pussy, get fucked, and now you can uncover the kid's ears. If you're not a sucker, don't be a sucker. You won't get licked. Micah Parsons going to be fine. I don't know why they doing all this and then acting like this boy ain't going to get paid and acting like it's because he black and he going through all this. Jerry Jones look out for black players more than he do white players. If you really want to go there on deals. Oh, you don't believe me? Look at me, god dang it. I ain't deserve all that. I got it all. All right, y'all. So now, I had to get that off my chest because I hate when you pander to me. Please don't do it. You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, you know what we do. We got to check in on your dough, boy. So let's check in on it. What's going on? Y'all in debt? Anybody in debt in 2025? Well, if you're in debt right now, 2026, we could put you in the mix and you can be debt-free. Go to Monitor Debt Resolution. The QR code is right there, pt.monitordebt.com. Thousands of you guys have called. They keep telling me, like, man, they calling Wiley because we're working with them and working for them. So make sure you guys do it. I don't care what kind of debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, medical debt. You got personal debt. You got chasing the Dallas Cowboys around, hoping they win another Super Bowl debt. You got, but I'm black, so I hope I get a discount on the flight. Man, stop it. Whatever kind of debt you got. Maybe you like Patrick. Patrick just recently divorced, got kids, had to relocate, got the kids with him. Well, he's in debt right now because he's taking all that on, but next year, he already has a plan to be debt-free. You, too, should be debt-free. Be like my man Patrick. So call this number, 866-204-0071, 866-204-0071. All right, y'all. Woo, boy. I mean, it just reminds me of growing up. I'm from Compton. Okay. I didn't even know what Compton was. NWA wasn't out when I was in Compton growing up. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, that's what you think of me? I got to be this, that, gangster, drug dealer, uneducated, loud. I'm like, what? I'm me. What's wrong with you? So do not box me in. The only box I should be put in is no box. And whoever takes it the wrong way, take it the wrong way. I ain't tripping. But enjoy not those chains and whips, but those reckless words from your lips. Oh, my God, it's the worst. Now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, man.
Listen to this.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
All we want is our share.
I know what you did, Micah. You pulled up like I'm my own Don, and I don't need no agent. I negotiate strong. You walked in the room with a grill and a smirk. Told Jerry, cut that check. Man, I'm off to do work. Wah. Jerry smiled, slid some paper your way. But we gonna talk numbers after training camp, okay? Micah blinked twice, said, bet I'm with it, but the terms are so loose, even Jerry ain't with it. You talking tough online, but forgot clause 5 that said only if you vibe. If you thought you slick, you went rogue like a bandit. Now the Cowboys even whispering, he barely understand it. Stephen A, first take, wild and loud. Micah got played. Man, sit down. You ain't say that when Lamar walked that tightrope. Now you caping like Parsons. Can't read no fine notes. Come on. Jerry racist? Nah, Jerry greedy. You gave him the pen and he wrote that shit freely. Micah said, no agent. I do this with pride. Now he's scrolling through his text, trying to find some guide. Ooh, blame the billionaire. Nah, bruh, that's cap. He played chess. You was posting TikTok stats. You a dog on that field, but a pup at that table. Micah turned Shark Week into some basic cable. Micah, no agent. You talking to the plug. Loosely shook hands. Now you caught it in a shrug. Stephen A acting like you need a little hug. Protect the black man. Nah, he fumbled it, bruh. ESPN preaching like Micah got tricked. Nobody told him to walk in so slick. That ain't racism. That's just bad biz. You can lift weights, but not contracts, kid. That's so good. I got more, but whatever it is, don't think less of me. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I think the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so